Hello, everybody. This is Ryan with firmTRAK, back again with my partner, Carin, also at firmTRAK. How are you doing today,
Carin? Good. How are you, Ryan?
Oh, going through it. We're at the end of year time for accountants, so it's always a little bit hectic, and everybody needs everything all at once.
Right.
Kind of like a bad movie, where it's like everywhere all at once. It's everything all at once.
It is. And we're in the throes of trying to get together 1099s for our clients. And if you happen to be one of our clients, please respond to our emails so that we complete the task by January 31st. We are on a bit of a deadline, so it would be most helpful if you could respond to either the spreadsheet emails that we have sent to you.
And that brings up our topic for this little video today is 1099s. There's been some changes in the one big bill that they're referring to it as, the OBBB bill.
Big, beautiful bill.
They're changing the thresholds on the requirements to file 1099. So just as a quick primer, if you've never heard the word 1099 or W-9, what it refers to is there are certain types of payments for services that if they exceed a certain threshold, in the past it was $600. Now it's going to be $2,000 starting in filing year 2026 for stuff that has been performed this year. They're changing that, and it hasn't changed for decades and decades, other than, a couple of years ago they split the 1099 into 1099 NEC and 1099. But that's kind of a big deal because that is what 150% basically increase. It's going to eliminate some large percentage of small 1099 filing requirements for businesses. So that's a good thing, but there are certain caveats that come along with that, and we wanted to just do a quick video on you've never filed your 1099s. It might be something you need to look into because you are legally obligated to do that.
And we prefer to pay all of our contractors through our payroll process, and our preferred payroll process is Gusto, and they will handle all of your W-2s, your W-9s, your 1099s, your W-4s. All of that's handled through Gusto, and the fee is quite reasonable for them taking care of your end of year and sending in. When there's a 1099, if you have many contractors, there's also a 1096 that goes with it, which is a summation of the 1099s that goes to the federal government. The actual 1099s go to your individual contractor. So this is something to be aware of. These are federal documents that are being filed with the federal government. It is imperative that you get these done.
Yeah, and then there's a standard late fees, fines, and penalties. You may or may not. One of the things that you could be subject to is if you don't file your 1099s and you're under an audit for another reason, they might add that on. So there's just a risk associated with not doing things correctly. And then in general, there's a hierarchy to the tax forms, right? So your W-2s and 1099s go out in January. Certain business entities are due in March. So both those forms will be ready for the 1040 individual filing deadlines in April. So that's been a strategy for filing forms for probably as long as they were invented. So there's a hierarchy and a filing requirement, a statutory requirement for businesses that they need to keep. So one last thing is the good thing about being in our modern high-speed internet age is there are a lot of tools that are available to ease this process and make things more efficient. The bad thing about being in our high-speed internet age is there are a lot of tools and you don't know which ones to pick. So if you need some help with that, that's something we've been doing for many years now. And we sort of have a method to the madness, and we can help you implement some of them tools. You can just reach out to us at any time at firmTRAK.com and we can help you with that.
But I do want to reiterate, this takes effect in this fiscal calendar year 2026. So the threshold for 2025, which are the 1099s that are being sent out now, the threshold is still $600.
Yep.
So if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us at firmTRAK.com, at any of the social media sites, or our website. We'd be happy to have a conversation with you on your accounting and bookkeeping needs.